Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, he was a fine man.
You knew Avery?
No, of course, not personally, of course. But reputation, Nobel Prize, and all of that. It's a great loss. Perhaps you can fill me in on some of the details of the manner of his passing.
Well, they said a heart attack. You sure I can't get you a drink?
No, thanks. I never. They?
The doctors up at Terrell Institute, that's where he was working.
I don't know that.
Nobody does. It's very secret. Hush, hush, hush.
Well,
government work, I think.
What sort of government work?
I just told you. Secret.
Well, I'm the soul of discretion.
Yes, that was my husband. He didn't tell me a thing.
Nothing?
Ring.
Ring.
Like in a telephone. That's what they were working on.
Well, what exactly is Ring?
All we can be certain of is that if Avery was working on it, it was a colossal bore. I mean, they're all bored. They're boring with their secret passwords and their secret clearances. Do you know they wouldn't even let me see Avery? Not that I really wanted to. He wasn't all that attractive alive.
Well, you did ask to see him, though.
Certainly. Seemed the right thing to do.
Yeah. And they refused.
They said it would only upset me. I'll bet they let Leslie Dwyer see him.
Who's he?
He's a she. Leslie Dwyer. They worked together. Played together, too.
No. Hi there. What you reading? There's a study ain't good. We're going to have a quiz later this afternoon. Thinking I might get other information from the other woman, I headed toward Winnetka to see Dr. Leslie Dwyer.
All units, vicinity of Dumont and Winnetka Boulevard. A 241 in progress.
But as I got within a few blocks of her address, I heard an opportunity to return to my normal, comfortable pursuits, the reportage of crime, mayhem, and destruction. Why the cream puff treatment, huh? I mean, you guys are so gun-happy. Why didn't you shoot the fugitive?
You're a reporter.
Me? No, I'm the county assessor.
You're a reporter.
Well, could you tell me what happened, Mr.
Carmichael.
Carmichael? Yeah, you're the head undertaker here.
Not undertaker, cosmetologist.
Cosmetologist?
I was overseeing some work by one of our trainee cosmeticians. We heard this dreadful crash, and we found this fella trying to break into our cosmetic storeroom.
What would he want in there?
All we keep in there is the tools of our trade, so to speak. Facial, putty, color base, things like that.
Oh.
As we ran in, he was trying to put all of those things into an aluminum suitcase.
Aluminium.
Yes, and now, we tried to stop him, but he broke my cosmetician's arm.
Really?
Mr. Carmichael, I wouldn't talk to the press if I were you.
I thought he was one of your men.
Hardly.
Well, what would that Superman of yours want with Undertaker's wax, Captain?
Cosmetologist, not undertaker.
Yes, of course, Mr. Carmichael. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Of this mess.
Morning, Colonel.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I'm with him.
With who, sir?
With the Colonel.
Colonel who, sir?
Colonel back.
Sir, I want you to back your car out of here and drive away.
All right, I'm with INS, and I'm doing a follow-up obituary on Dr. Avery Walker.
Why didn't you say that first?
Well, I saw you in the gate. I thought it was a restricted area.
It is a restricted area. If you want to know anything about Dr. Walker, you'll have to phone our Office of Public Information.
Well, what kind of an installation is this?
It's a restricted installation.
No, I mean, is it military or is it private industry or what?
That information is not available to the public.
So if I call your Office of Public Information, they won't give me the information that I require, right?
That would depend entirely upon your clearance classification.
You're very good at that.
Thank you. Now, sir, I want you to drive away from here. If you don't, I want you to get out of the car. I'll call my supervisor. He may want to talk to you for a few hours.
No, thanks. I better go take a couple of lessons and double talk.
Good idea.
Who is it?
Telephone man. Ring.
Okay, is there a joke in here somewhere?
Well, I doubt it, because you didn't laugh when I said ring.
That's because I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know who you are. Goodbye.
Hello, my name's Carl Kolchak, INS. Dr. Dwyer, someone mentioned a project to me called Ring, and there's something very, very weird going on. Now, I went up to Terrell Institute, and I got the feeling that if I mentioned Ring up there, that I'd spend this weekend in a concrete room with a giant joy buzzer strapped to my temple. So I thought I'd mention it to you instead. You know, just sort of drop it down the well and see if it made a splash. Yeah, it made a splash.
I've never heard of any project called Ring.
Well, what are you working on there at Terrell Institute?
I no longer work there.
Why not?
The recession. I was laid off.
What were you working on?
My field is computers. There's nothing weird about it.
Tell me, do mortuaries give you a weird feeling?
What about it?
Well, not long ago, only a few miles from right here, some guy single-handedly canceled the insurance policy of the Glengarry Mortuary, all for some undertaker's putty and Little Rouge. He took off, but you know where the trail led back to?
No.
Right back to your alma mater, Terrell Institute.
I can't help you. Everything at Terrell Institute is classified.
Including Dr. Avery Walker's death? What is Ring? And why were you let go from it? Moral man in an immoral society, Niebuhr.
I want you out.
You know, you really sound like the stereotyped version of the cold.